So I'm making this video today because sometimes I just hate the world we live in. I hate the world we live in because people disgust me, and I'm so sick of the stuff that happens on a regular basis that it just has me livid. Yes, it's 100 and something degrees. Yes, I'm outside with a hoodie and don't mind my ponytail, but I'm so freaking mad right now. The reason why I say I hate the world we live in, a grown man followed my son. He wasn't even in our neighborhood, chased him down to go tell my mother, who does not live in the same complex with me, that my son owed him $2. My 7-year-old son owed him $2. And it just irritates me because, you know what I'm saying, sometimes I just don't understand. And when I sat back and I thought about the way the story went down, what my friend said, it behooved me. Like, yo, bro, are you serious? So I'm gonna tell y'all what happened. Yesterday, my son, my niece, and my little baby, but my 3 kids came and they asked me, could they take out the trash for the neighbor? And I said no. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just like, yo, I don't deal with people. I'd rather stay to myself, but whatever. Maybe about 10 or 15 minutes later, my niece comes in the house with like $1.50, and my 4-year-old came in the house. He had like 75 cents. So I'm like, yo, where did you get this money from? And they said my 7-year-old took out the trash for the neighbor. I'm like, bro, I handled it the way parents handle stuff and the way my parents handle things. I told you not to do it. Disciplinary action. Y'all go in y'all room after that. You're not going back outside. But what I did not know is because they had not asked me to go to the trash can, which was what they were trying to do, I stopped them from delivering the trash to the trash can. And the trash was downstairs on my porch below my building. All right. So this morning, last night my kids went to my mom's house, which is like the next complex over. This morning my mom calls me and she's like, yo, some man followed them when they were on their way to church and comes talking about that one right there owes me $2. I'm just like, what? He can have his $2 back. But when do grown adult people go chasing behind kids? Like, where does that happen? And then you followed them. Where they do that at? I just hate the world we live in. I thank God, of course, that nothing happened to my son over this $2, but it really just struck me in a place as to why I be wanting to, like, I really don't want to live in complexes ever again. And I start to dislike certain stuff, but that right there just had me livid. Now, me personally, as I sat back and thought about the incidences that led to my son being followed, the only thing that was making me irritated is that the fact that this man followed my son. And he didn't have to follow him at all. You know what I'm saying? First of all, he was in this complex and he won his $2 back that much. He would have saw him again, or I guess that's what it was when he went down there looking for him. I still don't understand that. I personally, as an adult, would have just been like, you know what, I'm never going to pay that little boy $2 to do nothing else for me. But to follow him, like, the whole ideal of him following him just has me, like, tight right now. Now, y'all could tell me up there whether I'm wrong or whatever, but I just don't understand it. Because I don't understand. I don't understand that level of thinking. I don't understand where they do that at. All right. So anyway, let me go back to the story. Once my son told me that they had took the trash out, I was unaware that they hadn't took it all the way to the trash can. So they got in trouble. They had to go back in their room, which left the trash evidently on my steps. And that's how the man passed by it in the morning and saw it and went looking for them. I'm just like, sometimes I feel like as I watch the news, maybe I watch too much of the news, and I watch what's going on in the world, it just really bothers me, the state and the condition that I feel like the world is in, because everybody type for $1 these days, and everybody trying to do their own grind, but to follow these little kids for $2 to me is just, didn't you waste $2 in gas driving around? Like, I mean, I don't understand that. Like, my thought process is still not catching up to the whole following them. Then another lady out where my mom stayed, which is like I said, down the block. was trying to figure out, why was this grown man following these kids? And my son evidently ran, talking about, he wants his money, he wants his money. You really rolled up on my child? I don't know if I have the right to be mad, but it's not changing how I feel about it. Because at the end of the day, we're the adults. And if my son ran in the door talking about, so he wants his money back, he wants his money back, that leads me to believe that you rolled up on my son, which is not putting me in such a positive headspace. I feel like this is the reason why a lot of people look at our culture and automatically write us off to be a certain type of people because of that ghetto mess, man. It just doesn't make any sense to me. I don't understand it. Like, I'm not understanding it. I'm not getting it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because we literally just walk back around there, you know what I'm saying, to get a man his, what, $2 back? I mean, come on. Like, I don't know. I just feel like as an adult, I would have just been like, you know what, I'm not going to pay him to take trash out anymore. But my son should have never offered to take the man's trash out. But then again, I just be feeling like he's a kid. I remember growing up, when we was growing up, like, this is how the world has changed. You know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't have to be afraid of what was going to happen behind $2. You know what I'm saying? That it just, the world has changed drastically bad, and it's disappointing, man. It's disappointing that you have to, like, really be concerned about it. I already worry about my kids going outside, and this just kind of put the nail in the coffin, because I don't even like them going to the playground. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Anyway, so that's why I've completely just lost faith in the world we live in. Because you don't know what could have happened. This man followed my baby. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't even nowhere near my house, because he went to my mom's house and was on his way to church, on the church van with other people. Like, he wasn't even here. And you followed him? You followed him? Where do they do that at? I'm looking forward to the comments, because I would love for somebody to explain this to me. Yeah, leave me some comments, because I'm literally just like losing it, and I'm completely livid right now and just not understanding. So help a sister out today. Oh, I didn't even welcome y'all to this journey called life, but you already know what it is.